We must stop the production of new clones if we are to win this war. I am a hero of
heroic cyborg General Grievous.
Grievous is not cruel, Grievous is not malicious. Actions of Grievous are heroic as a fact. It doesn't.
Isn't it? I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Hey guys, it's GrievousIsAHero, the Factual Clone Wars, and today on this Facts Explained video, we're going to be talking about Grievous's heroic actions of killing wounded clones aren't evil. And we're going to be breaking this down, but as you already know, GrievousIsAHero in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith, and that has always been proven as a fact and not my opinion. And the reason why we're going to be talking about this is people are narcissistic idiots, and they're not smart like me. And you know why? It's because they like to think Grievous's heroic actions on the Malevolence in his debut during the episode Shadow of Malevolence killing wounded clone villains is some sort of evil. Now, we're going to break something down for you. Clone troopers are genetically engineered soldiers used by the villainous Jedi Order. So, first of all, they're soldiers, and then later on, they're really the Sith and Palpatine soldiers, because they betrayed the Jedi villains during Order 66. But during the Clone Wars, they're doing a whole bunch of evil actions under the command of these fiendish Jedi generals. So, they're just as bad as Jedi. Yes, they're anti-villains is because the reason why clones are anti-villains is because, they don't support what the Jedi does. And they don't, because, like I said, they don't always support what the Jedi does, but other time they do, and they agree with what it is, but that's why they were happy to kill them. So, the clones are villains, yes, for themselves. They're tragic villains, but they're not heroes. They're still in the definition of a villain, which is a cruel and malicious person, which Grievous is not. So, all this nonsense of thinking Grievous's heroic actions and heroic goals of killing wounded clones in a medical station is some sort of quote-unquote evil, that needs to stop. And the reason why, like I said, that needs to stop is because people are dumb and being stupid. And I think it's just really dumb how people think that nonsense and continue to think GrievousIsAHero is some sort of villain when Grievous's heroic character is never evil at all. So, again, how is his heroic actions of killing wounded clones? Now, like I said, we already just talked about the clones being evil, so how in the world is his heroic actions as facts some sort of evil, in quotations?
The Republic's secret Outer Rim medical station. It is unprotected and treating over 60,000 wounded clones. We will do them a favor and put them out of their misery.
That's not facts. And the reason why I have to keep telling people that is because your opinion is not facts. If you want to think Grievous's heroic actions of killing wounded clones is some sort of evil, then you can go ahead. But also, like a lot of people and so-called Star Wars fans tend to forget, is Star Wars is told through the biased narrative of the Jedi villains. So the Clone Wars is also told through the biased narrative of the Jedi villains. So, of course, they're going to try to portray Grievous's heroic actions as some sort of diabolical commander of the Malevolence, like the Bias Newsreel said. You can go check that video out, like I already explained about Bias Newsreel, link in the card right now. But the reason why, like I said, they're trying to portray GrievousIsAHero as some sort of villain because it's the Jedi villain's perspective. So when Ahsoka is basically whining, complaining, talking about medical transports, and talking about only General Grievous would go after people who can't fight back. First of all, Grievous's heroic actions of going after people that so-called can't fight back, who have been killing innocents, who have been falling in the evil order. So first of all, going after villains that can't fight back is nothing wrong because you're getting rid of the evil. Like I said in another video, the Autobots would do the same thing to the Decepticons because they have committed so much evil. The clones have committed so much evil in the beginning of the war. So why are we not going to sit there and use your heroic subjugator class heavy cruiser called the Malevolence to come and destroy an evil medical station and medical transports that are carrying soldiers for the villainous Galactic Republic? Think about this, y'all. They are following the villainous Galactic Republic in the villainous Jedi Order. That is not heroic. The clones are doing evil actions under their evil command. So why are you complaining and getting yourself upset over Grievous's heroic actions of killing them when they're wounded? It is nothing wrong. It's killing villains when they're wounded. Yes, Grievous is an honorable hero, but he is not going to show mercy to no dumb clones. Clones are not heroes at all, and they're just soldiers which they can be reproduced on Kamino. So that's just why the Separatists are also better in their heroic, because they use droids instead of risking Separatist soldiers like Neomodian warriors. They could have been using Sakulan warriors, Geonosian warriors. They could have been using Kaleesh warriors. They don't use their flesh. And the reason why the Separatists don't use the flesh is because it's easier to manufacture droids, and it also saves lives while the Republic wastes flesh. Just think about the Republican Jedi, so evil. They're so-called heroes, right? They're the heroes, in quotations. They're not. They're so evil because think about it. They're using, and this is facts, not opinions, they're using clones, soldiers, genetically engineered to fight, while the Separatists are using droids that can be just replaced. Anyway, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video, which I'll have to go into later. But yeah, don't get mad about Grievous's heroic actions after going after wounded clone villains. I think that's the most dumbest excuse people have ever came up with and getting upset over it. It's just the heroic actions. It's just the heroic actions. Even like my friend Una said, which I'm going to pull up right here. My friend Una, aka Draconia, basically said, targeting your enemy's weak point is just a tactic in wars that it was critical, and that was a critical weak point because the Republic was stretched thin. Can't argue with convenient warfare tactics during a war, so a war hero, meaning General Grievous, fighting for the galaxy may seem to use underhanded methods, but war is full of different tactics. And that is basically what Draconia said. Is the truth. Like I said, you can't get mad at Grievous' work. Actually, he's just getting rid of villains. That's just what you're supposed to do. But that's all General Grievous here, the Fashion Clone Wars has to say. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share if you're new, and you already know General Grievous here, the Fashion Clone Wars famous heroic quote. I've been looking forward to meeting you. And remember, I am a hero of 2 wars, and I do heroic actions, and I do no evil. So stop crying over clone villains listening to Ahsoka when she was a villain. Have a good day, y'all. Always remember that Grievous is here. That's a fact and not opinion. Keep it factual, keep it real, y'all. I'm out. Be smart like me. Stop being foolish.